in need of a new foundation, but I simply cannot spend more than $50 on a foundation.
Here's your sign to put that foundation down, because 9 times out of 10 you don't need it. Here's how you could achieve a flawless base on any type of skin without using foundation. Pay attention. First off, you need a full coverage concealer. I use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. One of the most underrated tips to actually get full coverage is letting your concealer sit. Like, let your concealer sit in the areas where you want the most coverage. I let it sit for at least 5 to 10 minutes, and if I want to speed up that process, I just use a fan. The amount of time you also let the concealer sit depends on the type of concealer you have. 5 to 10 minutes is just fine for me to get like enough coverage without letting it sit too long to where you can't blend it. After you've let your concealer sit, you need to blend with a powder puff. You get way more coverage using a powder puff to blend. When you're blending, make sure you blend the places that you want the least coverage in first, and then wait to blend the places where you want the most coverage. Like for me, I really don't care about coverage like on the outskirts, so I start blending like out. Like I've blended pretty much everything over here before I even get to the inner corner. I'm gonna do the same thing I did here on the other side and on my forehead too. Here's my base just after I blended it out. You can see here like bare skin, and it kind of looks awkward to me, so I just use the excess product on the sponge to like cover it up so it doesn't look weird. My base is already looking pretty good like this, but I feel like I really get the airbrushed finish with my powder product. I use the pressed powder just to put it under my eyes and where I put my concealer. Make sure to press some of the powder on the back of my hand so it's smooth, and I just put that there. And you could already see my face looking more airbrushed than before, so I put that all under my eyes and sometimes on my forehead too, because I have a little bit of texture. You can already see the difference between both sides of my face, and the only thing I've changed is I put a pressed powder on this side, and this side is just my concealer. And last but definitely not least, I go in with my loose powder. My loose powder kind of just seals in the airbrushed finish for me, and it minimizes the amount of oil that sips through my skin. These days I don't bake that much. I just press it in until like all the powder is gone, and there you have it. And I just dusted off the excess, and this is pretty much it. I'm gonna add blush and bronzer and do my lip combo. Here are the final results. As you can see, my base is pretty smooth, and I don't feel like it would look any better if I chose to wear foundation. If anything, I feel like it would just make me sweat more during the summer. So here's your sign to put that foundation down, because 9 times out of 10 you don't need it.